Hey everyone, welcome back to the ThinkumDinkum account. This is where we do free to play on World of Warships Legends only, free to play. And I don't know, we may like invest in if it looks like one of these times we're going to make our, um, you know, the campaign. If we're going to finish the campaign, this is the second account after all, but we may try and finish the campaign, and if so, I may, but I'll be upfront and transparent about it if we're going to invest in the Admiralty Backing. But other than that, free to play. We do have down here our road to New Year. We have, if you notice, it says a reward available. I noticed this actually yesterday, but it was after I was finished recording, and I was like, well, I'm not going to start a new video to do that, but I do want to do this on video, so yeah, let's go in and see what reward we have. So if we go in here, click X to show more. We've got two crates there, two Christmas crates, I guess. And so we'll hold X to receive those, and then we'll pop those open. So yeah, I think those are Santa crates tier 1, I think. And so maybe we can get the Lugdunum. It's supposed to be available, and you're able to get it, without any money. So that'd be actually kind of cool if we could get that ship. So, all right. So we got our Santa level 1 crates. We got 2 of them. First one. Cross your fingers. We get some global XP, 5,000 global XP. That's not bad. We're just getting a ship there. Next one. We will end up with some premium ship. Oh, we got a level 3 crate. Okay. Well, that's okay. I thought when it started like tingling like that, I was like, oh, is that a ship? I think the higher level crates that you get, the more likely you are to get a ship. So this would be open for a chance to receive a tier 5 to 8 premium ship, special on winter or rare ships, commander progression items, doubloons, or other various goods, level 4 or 5, or a level 4 or 5 Santa crate. So yeah, I'm not too hopeful, but you can see now we're going to open that level 3 crate, Santa crate, and we got some Santa in blue camouflage. Whoop-de-doo. Forgive me, I don't get too excited about camouflage. I mean, sometimes you need it or whatever, but yeah, it's kind of the worst thing you can get out of a crate, to be honest. So many better things. But we're not going to complain too much. That was completely free, so our next one will be at 5,000. Maybe we can work towards that. Let's look at the campaign and see how we do that. So we have here, if we want to get towards 5,000, we got 300 that we could get the next one, 300 and 300, so we get 900. Oh wow, the next 4 levels we get 300 each, so that'd be 1,200. Is that enough to get the next level? I think it is, 1,200. Yeah, definitely we need 1,100 to get there, so I don't know if we'll get there in this recording, but we can sure try. So let's see, the next 3. So you get that in your weekly Havoc. So how do we get weekly Havoc right now? So we could destroy 5 ships in using a tier 4 ship or higher, which we don't have, and we need a tier 4 ship or higher. So we can't do it, but we can work towards a tier 4 ship. Okay, so we can't get any of these things because we don't have a tier 4 ship yet. Kind of sucks for a new account that you can't actually get some of these things, because they make it tier 4. So like all of these heroic efforts, you need to tier 5. So what can we do to get to a tier 4? Advanced mechanics, that'll help us. Enemy 15 times the secondary battery. I need 1 more. So we have a couple of cruisers that have secondary batteries, so we could do that. Path to tier 5, we need tier 4 ship for that, so we can't do that ship tiers. Weekly boost, tier 3 or higher. Cause 600,000 damage to ships, or cause 1.5 million HP damage to ships. Tier 3 or higher. But this counts, so this is going to be easier. This would be like special modes, I guess. I don't even know what the green star mode is. Anyway, so we can do that. I think we don't have any premium ships, so we can't get any premium supplies, weekly assignments. We can't get this, and we're almost there. And air superiority we can't get because we don't have a carrier yet. So we can work on some of these. And we've gotten all we can get with Road to New Year because we don't have a tier 6 ship. So yeah, it's all about like, hey, what tier ships do you have and stuff. So let's look at which ship. So these are all of our tier 3 ships. But I think we were working on, I was working on getting a tier 3 French ship, which is the Friant. Whoops. Because I like the tier 3, the French cruisers, and I think we have a French. Do we not have a French commander? We don't have a French cruiser commander. We have a French destroyer commander. Oh, I think we were starting to go into the French. Thinking about available next month will be the French. The French alternate destroyers will be available for free to work into. So those would be good to start working towards. So that's why I wanted to play the Friant. Plus the French cruisers are not bad. So yeah, let's do that. Let's play the Friant. Because I do like the French destroyers, alternate destroyers. They're good. But we have to get up, so the way that it'll work is we get up to level 4. So once we get our level 4 mainline French cruiser, then we have to work on that a little bit, and about halfway through to get the tier 5 mainline French cruiser, we'll actually be able to purchase the tier 4 alternate line destroyer. So kind of works that way with a lot of these things. So let's see what we have here. So we're in a tiered up, of course. When you're in a tier 2, you're in standard, you're going to get tiered up. I don't know why we went standard. Let's see. We are by ourselves on the edge with a destroyer. Here's the destroyer, V25. V25 is also a tier 2. Okay, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful here. Play our cards right. What's the distance on our torpedoes? I don't think they're very far, 6 kilometers, okay. I'm actually going to, I don't like to abandon my side like this, but it looks like we're going to get left out here to dry because everybody on the center is angling towards the left. So I'm going to tell him to come on. I don't want to leave him out to dry. Come on, let's go.
Good show. Merci mille fois. Affirmative.
I didn't want to leave you out here hanging, dude, because it looked like the center was not going to come and help, and it's just me and you out here on this one side. Be careful going forward there. Get back, dude. Careful, V25. You don't have support. What's my range? 11.7.
Nous avons été détectés. Destroyer ennemi détecté.
Oh, somebody hit the Alligary. That was nice.
Nous avons été détectés. Aidez la cible alliée.
Oh, so nice.
Notre équipe a pris l'avantage. Bon travail.
you're gonna turn broadside to us? Nice. I'll take it.
Tourelle principale sérieusement endommagée. Problème résolu, chef.
Croiseur ennemi envoyé par le fond.
La victoire est à notre portée. Attention, aidez cette cible.
He's trying to come around so he can shoot me, which is okay, because I'm going to turn into him. That opens him up to other people.
La victoire est à notre portée.
I assumed he was going to keep turning, but maybe not. Nope, he's not. Oh, we still got him.
Croiseur ennemi envoyé par le
La
fond.
victoire est à notre portée. C'est qui les meilleurs? Belle partie.
I do like the Friant. It's accurate. The torpedoes are nice. They're not the longest range torpedoes, but the HE hits pretty hard too. I do like the Friant here. We should get pretty decent. I should put flags on for that match. We got a devastating strike medal. All right, so our devastating strike is nice. Yeah, let's see. We were right in the middle, so like we didn't even do that well compared to our teammates, but that's okay. Economy, we should have made some money, 25,000. We completed our weekly assignments. All right, so we got 700,000 damage. So completed the weekly assignments, which gave us three fall crates, 150 doubloons, which we can always use, 700,000 silver. And then from that last task in the weekly assignments, we got 7,500 global and 20 flags, 20 tier 2 flags actually. So yeah, that was a good little match. So let's open these crates real quick and then we'll get back to it. Big fall crates. Or fall big crates, not big fall crates. Alright, first fall crate, we got 5 camos, type 2, 5 rare ship XP boosters, and 5 rare ship XP boosters. So 10 rare ship XP boosters from that crate and 5 type 2 camos. Next fall big crate, or big whatever it is. Alright, we got 12,500 Commander XP, which is always nice. 2,000 Global XP, which is always nice. and 5, what is that, rare ship XP boosters. Nice. And our final fall, big crate. We're opening that now, and that has 5 rare ship XP boosters, 12,500 commander XP, and 5 type 2 camos. Not too bad. Not the best, but those are not bad. Global XP is always nice, and silver is always a good thing. So now we have 600 doubloons. I don't think we can get anything in offers. Oh, we forgot our daily reward. Let's grab that real quick. 600 doubloons is not going to get us. Oh, we could get a commander pack. Why don't we do that? We got 500 or for 600 doubloons. We'll get a commander pack for 60% off. Let's open the common crate first. Common crate, which is the free one for the day. We get 1 type 1 camouflage, 1 common commander XP booster, 1 global XP booster. All right. Now let's open our commander crate. And we get Dennis Boyd. Dennis Boyd is a cruiser commander or a battleship commander? I forget. British. Dennis Boyd is a British aircraft carrier commander. Aircraft carrier commander for the British. Dennis Boyd. Okay. Let's go back and let's see where we're at with the Friant. We still need 1,947 to the Duque Truon, but to the Fusilier, which is the tier 2 destroyer that we're hoping to get so that we start grinding the French destroyer line. We need 647 XP, so we'll put on XP booster. We'll just put on tier 1 stuff for now, which is the common XP boosters. I'd like to put on, when I put on a common XP booster, I like to usually put on the rest of the XP boosters. I don't need a battle booster necessarily. Of course, we can use one, but we won't use that one for this match. Just because the XP booster thereby boosts what you're going to get for global XP and commander XP. So if you boost that as well, you're kind of increasing everything, which is nice. We could always you can always use more commander XP and more global XP, always, because global XP you can get ships with, and commander XP to promote commanders up and get them. Like I said, the commanders are the way that you kind of customize your ship. So, which is why when I'm looking at ships that to grind and stuff, I want to look at what commanders we have and that I can start promoting. Which is kind of what led me into the destroyer line of the French destroyer line. I'm not a big fan of the standard French destroyer line. I think they're okay. They don't have smoke, which is, it's kind of a big deal with the destroyer, because if you get spotted, you know, your get out of jail free card is some smokes a lot of times, and you don't have that. Now what they have to make up for that is a lot of times their destroyers are fast and they're pretty stealthy destroyers, you know, compared to most. Japanese are very stealthy destroyers as well, but they have smoke. And the thing with the French is their guns their torpedoes aren't that good, and their guns aren't that good, and they don't, up until they got their commanders, they didn't really have any good gun focused commanders, and their destroyers were not really very good torpedo commanders. Their torpedo reload time was a lot, and so their commanders just weren't that good. Now they modified the one commander with the new alternate destroyers that came out, and he's actually kind of decent now. That Auboyneau or whatever his name is that we have now, he's actually not too bad. Oh, let's see what we have before we just go rushing in. Navarre, St. Louis, Kuma, De Ruyter, Kaiser, Hosho. So mostly cruisers. Who do we have with us? Severa, which is tier 3, that's good. But we have the battleship over here, so we need to be careful. Because we're spotted. So I'm going to basically start turning out and taking a kiting position and if we see that battleship turn its guns towards us, which they might be, they're not turning towards us yet. There's the destroyer. Always shoot the destroyer if you see it. Always shoot the destroyer. If you see a destroyer, you should absolutely shoot at it. He's turning out. Somewhere right in there. Since there was nothing else to shoot at, I'll just blind fire. Maybe we hit him. Maybe we don't. We didn't. Let's shoot the Kaiser.
À tous les bâtiments, concentrez le tir sur la cible.
Now he's their only battleship, which is kind of funny that he started on our side. Now he's rushing in. He's really pushing the cap, so we need some people to... And he's shooting at us now. Oh shoot. I didn't realize we were at the edge of the map. That's gonna have to ride the map a little bit
Problème résolu, chef.
to get off of here. Wait for our guns to turn to the other side. Yeah, you gotta kind of watch where you're at on the map if you're kiting like we are, because map edge will get you. Send some torpedoes out his way. He's probably going to slow down a little bit, so I'm going to send some behind. Got a fire on him, that's good. That should last a little while, because I think he had recently damn-conned. Oh, he's got torpedoes coming at him. Oh man, look at that. Oh, he's dead. That destroyer. Destroyers are dangerous. Look at that. Battleship is gone. Which is part of the reason you don't push in so quickly into a cap if you're a battleship, necessarily. I mean, you can, but you just... It's good if you have support, right? Some other ships to help you out. So, like, the problem is that destroyers can see you from so far away and shoot their torpedoes at you, and you'd never even know that they were there. And unless you're running your sonar or something, you may not... As a battleship, you're just not very nimble, so... He's gonna turn. You're not very nimble, so turning out or getting away from the torpedoes or avoiding them can be really a lot more difficult. We have to be careful here. We got so many of their... Seems like their entire team came this direction. So we're going to have a lot of people shooting at us. Like the Tenryu over here. Navarro's right at the edge of our range, so it's hard to actually hit him. Could use some spotting. Oh, our team is dying. St. Louis is trying to hit us.
Alerte incendie. Problème résolu, chef.
If we can hit that destroyer. St. Louis is too far away. Oh, we're catching up.
Notre équipe a pris l'avantage.
Bonne chance.
Oh, there. Oh, Gaboldi. OSHA's on fire. He hit the. Either he hit the brakes or he hit the. He hit the island one.
Déployez un écran de fumée.
Nobody's in range. They're all running. Or nobody that I can see is in range. There's a destroyer in the cap though. So we gotta watch out for. Torpedoes like that. And stay. Don't sail a straight line. There's the destroyer. Right behind the island from us. Should be able to see that destroyer pretty
Torpille à
soon.
midi. Alerte incendie.
There's his torpedoes.
Problème résolu, chef. Alerte incendie. Torpille droit devant.
The rudder's out.
Devant. Torpille droit devant. Problème résolu, chef. Torpille à bâbord. Torpille à bâbord.
Ah.
Torpille à tribord.
Damn. Oh well. We're gonna lose that one. Can't win them all. Oh, the carrier got me. Was that? What tier was that? Commander and the carrier. Fucking damn. 16-3 freaking commander. What a damn. What a loser. Coming down here. I mean, I guess. Yeah, but 16-3 playing a tier 3. Come on. It's seal clubbing for sure. Anyway, we'll get some points for that. We didn't have. I mean, we didn't have the best match, but. Let's see. What else do we want to grind? This Severa. I think we have Kuma. Japanese destroyers are good. I like the, I want to grind some of these Spanish cruisers. They're kind of okay. They're not bad. I also want to get into the Dutch cruiser line. I like the Dutch cruisers. let's see what we have. Okay, we're in a match with the Cervera, the Spanish 2-3 cruiser. Spain. We have 3 destroyers on our team. We're in Northern Waters. And we've got a carrier. 11 George Dewey. Okay. Do we have any? We do have a 16. Oh, the guy in the droid. 16-3. Louis Violet. Oh, the guy in the fair gets a 16-4. Albert Glees. Yeah, definitely down here. Freaking sail clubbing. Who on their team? We've got an Iwaki. 16 Macau. Fezzik, that's enough. Quiet, buddy. Not that we're seals, but whatever. I don't know why. Oh, I can't talk to my team because I'm in a party voice chat. Let me leave the party. Hello. Where is our destroyer going?
Compañero, necesito tu apoyo. Fuerza enemiga detectada. Unidades, solicitamos apoyo de fuego. It's a go.
À tous les bâtiments. Demande d'appui feu.
For our torpedoes, 6 kilometers, not long enough.
Crucero enemigo detectado.
Ah, he got us in the end. But we got him. 16-3 Makawa obviously didn't know how to play the game very well. So, well, just because you have a high commander sometimes doesn't necessarily mean you're good at the game. We should win this. All right, so our Friant, we get the Fusilier. Nice. That's what I was hoping for. Let's go to Friant. We'll hit ship options, upgrades, and we'll be able to go up here and hit square and purchase the Fusilier, which is a tier 2 French destroyer. Load out. We'll put some. It's tier 2, so I don't think we'll put a camo on it. We're getting up to. We'll assign a commander. We'll put Auboyneau on here. We'll promote him up to. Can we go to 7? We can. We can go to 7, so he'll be our first 7, level 7 commander. Level 7 means that we get to choose an inspiration. So let's see. So you can filter these by holding square. And we'll see who's good for destroyers. So it'll include general commanders and destroyer commanders. So Corrido would be engine boost cooldown time. Dewey would be torpedo acquisition range. Hichario is cooldown time for consumables. Jellicoe is repair party duration. Fournet, that would be a good one. Nunez is sea detectability range, so he'll take down our sea detectability range, which is a really good one, and give us some movement speed. We'll probably use him. And then minimum ricochet angle of your ship shells. That's good for AP. We'll probably be shooting a lot of HE out of a destroyer. There are some destroyers where you want to shoot AP. A lot of German destroyers, or some of the German destroyers, you may want to shoot AP because their AP is really, really nice. Secondary torpedo damage. So Pedro Lima Santos, he's a good one, but he's level 1. So you also want to look at what level they are because that's how much they're going to boost. So Mendes Nunez, not a big boost, but a little bit of a boost. So we also got the Severa up a little bit, so we'll get to modify it next time we play it. So we got an inspiration. So here we're going to say main battery reload time debuff. So what is the Fusilier? Let's see. Main batteries is 6.6 second reload, 1417 HE shells, 4 guns, 1600 damage for AP. So we'll probably mostly just want to shoot HE because by the time AP bounces, or some of them hit and some of them don't, HE is usually better. And I mean, there may be sometimes that if cruisers really broadside to us, that we may choose that. So let's see, 7.5 kilometer, 2.2, 35 second reload on the torpedoes. So this has decent torpedoes. 6620, they don't hit super hard, but that's okay. So let's go. And so do we want to do reload time minus 6%? Here we get more not, but the reload time, we get a pretty good reload time. This reload time, so let's just do regular contact is imminent instead of this one. Normally I take subsurface venture on a torpedo boat, but that's okay here. Here we'd be giving up some HP. I don't think, maybe once we have a little bit more, what's our HP on this ship? 7,900. So yeah, we can get splatted pretty easily. Our concealment is 5.6 so far. We don't even have the concealment on there, so we can. So usually fragile threat is usually not worth it because the HP that you're giving up kind of is bad, and especially for 1% detectability. So we'll definitely go with look at me now. Here we only have one choice for. This is the one that shows the direction of the closest enemy ship. We only have one choice there. Or we could do torpedo range boost, which nerfs your main battery range. We could do launcher reload time, or we could do launcher and main secondary battery reload time per 1 HP lost. I think Perceptive is the one to go here. Here's the one where it really helps. This is the one that they added to Auboyneau with the new destroyers. Is this Trident Gambit. It's torpedo boost distance and torpedo reload time after your first and following every third torpedo launched in each battle, counted separately for each launcher. 25%. So that's actually not bad, but it nerfs your torpedo reload time or your destroyer main battery reload time. We will probably put that on with this ship because it's kind of a good little torpedo boat ship. Or we could get some speed. Again, we kind of nurse your grouping. So we'll go here. And should we do our first legendary skill? Because we're going to do this. We have one personal combination. I don't know if I want to use it. Especially because this unstoppable is really good. Basically, if your engine goes out in a destroyer, you're a sitting duck, right? So until it's healed. And so the unstoppable basically makes it so that you can still move a little bit to get away if your engine gets taken out, which engines get taken out quite a bit. So this is a good one. I don't know that I want to spend my only my one and only thing yet on a tier 2 ship, but let's play. Let's put some flags on so we can boost this up real quick. Get some more credits going. Let's see, what's our detection? Concealment is 5-4. Let's put on a camo, just a temporary camo, since we have some now. Let's put on a temporary camo, and that way we get better concealment. Now we're at 5-2. And it's not showing that king thing here. I wonder why. If we put on the smoke, is it going to show it? No, it's only showing 3 of them. Wonder why. Maybe you don't get the 4th one in tier 2, I don't know. Anyway, let's go. And this will probably be our last battle in this video. I'm going to keep grinding, so we'll do another video for today. We're going into standard. Let's just go to arcade. We're having a hard time finding a standard tier 2 match, I guess. It should go a lot faster. Hopefully. Maybe not. Alright, if we hit 30, we're going back to standard. Okay, back to standard. Oops. How long until we get a match? Okay, come on. while we're waiting, I'm going to end this video and start the next one, and I'll put them together magically using video editing software. So be right back.